pettiest reason someone called the police on you? I live in this suburban neighborhood where everyone takes their grass way too seriously and thinks HOA guidelines are constitutional law. It's Saturday morning, and my lawn looks like a jungle because I've been putting off mowing for 3 weeks. Finally decide to be a responsible homeowner. I start mowing at 10 a.m., which seems reasonable. Not 6 a.m. when people are sleeping. Not noon when it's blazing hot. Just normal Saturday morning time. I'm halfway through when my neighbor Karen, who has the energy of someone who calls customer service for fun, storms out of her house in pajamas. "Excuse me," she yells over the mower. I turn off the engine. "Yeah? Do you know what time it is?" I check my phone. 10:15? Exactly. It's Saturday morning. People are trying to sleep. It's 10 a.m., Karen. Some people work night shifts. Do you work night shifts? That's not the point. The point is consideration. Consideration. For people who sleep past 10 a.m. on weekends. When am I supposed to mow my lawn? Afternoon. Like a civilized person. Civilized person. Who mows grass in 95-degree heat? Karen, 10 a.m. is a normal time for yard work. Not in this neighborhood. We have standards. Standards. For lawn maintenance schedules. What standards? Quiet hours until noon on weekends. Says who? Says common decency. Common decency. That she apparently made up. Karen, I'll be done in 20 minutes. 20 minutes is way too long. You're disturbing the peace. Disturbing the peace. With suburban lawn care. She storms back inside and I resume mowing, thinking that's the end of it. Wrong. 15 minutes later, a police car pulls up. I turn off the mower as Officer Johnson gets out looking like he'd rather be literally anywhere else. "Sir, we got a noise complaint about mowing my lawn. Apparently, you're violating neighborhood quiet hours." "What quiet hours?" He checks his notes. Complainant says there's a community agreement about no lawn work before noon on weekends. There's no such agreement. She seemed pretty sure. She made it up. Officer Johnson sighs. "Sir, are you aware of any noise ordinances?" "Yeah. They start at like 10 p.m. and end at 7 a.m. So you're not violating any actual laws?" "No." He looks at his notes again. "Ma'am also mentioned you were being deliberately loud and aggressive with your mowing pattern." "My mowing pattern?" Quote, "He's clearly trying to wake up the entire neighborhood with his angry mowing." Angry mowing. Like I was assaulting the grass. "Officer, I was just cutting my lawn. Any particular reason you chose 10 a.m.? Because it's a normal time to do yard work?" He nods. "That's what I figured." Officer Johnson walks over to Karen's house. I can see them talking through her window. Lots of pointing and gesturing from her. Lots of patient nodding from him. He comes back 5 minutes later. "Sir, you're not breaking any laws. Lawn mowing between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. is completely legal. So I can finish?" "You can finish." As he's leaving, Karen comes back outside. "That's it? You're just going to let him continue terrorizing the neighborhood?" Terrorizing. With a Honda lawnmower. "Ma'am, he's not breaking any laws. But what about common courtesy? Common courtesy doesn't override property rights. This is exactly what's wrong with society. No one cares about community standards anymore. Community standard. That exists only in her head." Officer Johnson gets in his car and drives away, probably to deal with actual crimes. Karen stands in her yard glaring at me while I finish mowing. As I'm putting the mower away, she calls out, "I'm calling the HOA about this." "Go ahead. They'll hear about your disruptive behavior." Disruptive behavior. For lawn maintenance. An hour later, I get a call from the HOA president. "Hey, got a weird complaint about lawn mowing times. You know anything about that?" "Yeah, I mowed my lawn at 10 a.m. and Karen lost her mind." 10 a.m.? That's totally normal. Tell that to Karen. I'll handle it. Apparently the HOA president called Karen and explained that 10 a.m. lawn mowing is not only allowed, but encouraged to avoid heat stroke. Karen didn't speak to me for 3 months, which was honestly the best part of the whole situation. But she did start mowing her own lawn at 7 a.m. sharp every Saturday. Apparently her quiet hours only apply to other people. I still mow at 10 a.m. because I'm not insane, and I don't enjoy heat stroke. Karen still glares at me from her window. The neighborhood grass remains properly maintained despite the drama. Sometimes the most normal activities create the pettiest enemies.